Hello there guys, I'm here with another one sheet show off. This is style number 8. Here are your pieces. Reference your cutting guide for these pieces. If you're interested in getting the cutting guide for this project, it is linked down below in the description box. So everything is cut from one sheet of 12 by 12 paper. These circles here were cut with a 1-inch circle punch. This is also in your cutting guide. And this is a double ply. All right, I've already went ahead and glued these together. All right, so that they're dry when we need them. All right, so let's get started. So our 2A pieces have 2 score lines each. These are identical. Our B piece has a score line that forms a gusset. Pay attention to the scoring pattern on the cutting guide. Don't assume it's the typical scoring pattern. It's different. There's an asymmetrical scoring pattern here. And then your C piece has no score lines. All right, here we go. So you're going to take your 2A pieces and you're going to flip them over so that the bumpy side of the score line is facing you. You're going to fold like so and you will burnish, please. All right, so go ahead and burnish on both sides so that you get this gate fold look. Same thing for the second piece. Fold and burnish. You want to make sure that these do not touch or overlap. They can touch, no overlapping. All right, even with the scoring board, it's just not exactly the same. So just make sure you fold them so that they don't overlap and then then crease so that you get the proper score line. Okay, like that. Then you want to put one on top of the other. You want to make sure that they are identical, and they should be identical. Then you're going to take your B piece. You're going to flip it over to the bumpy side. If you're using tape, then you want to attach tape to the bumpy side, then taper. I'm using glue, so I'm going to go ahead and taper, and I'm literally just snipping off the corners for each of these, like so. Then I'm going to fold on my score line, and you will see that once you fold on both score lines, you will have a gusset, okay? Like so. Then you're going to remove the tape backing from one side. Doesn't matter which side, guys. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to apply glue because I'm not using tape. So now at this point, you want to remove the tape backing from one side, and you can open this or you can leave it closed. It doesn't matter. You're going to attach it to the back, and you want to center it from side to side. All right, you're going to line up the edge of piece A with the score line on piece B. All right, center it from side to side. Once you have that done, then you want to open it and just verify, clean up any glue mess you have. Okay, and then you're going to place, hold on, I'm going to give you the easiest way to do this. Give me 1 second. All right, perfect. So I'd like you to place the second A piece on top of the, place one A on the other A, flaps facing each other. Okay, like so. Make sure they're nice and aligned, perfectly aligned. Then you're going to fold up, remove the tape backing, and glue, okay? And stick it down. If you're gluing, go ahead and apply your glue. Like so. If you think you have too much of glue, wipe it down, and then just push, 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 and stick it. Right, and you just want everything to line up beautifully, and that's it. You're pretty much done. If you're not sure of the placement, just simply remove it if you have glue, or just push it right to the score line just like you did the first one. The key here is to make sure that they're even. Okay, that's the key. So before everything dries, just make sure they're nice and even. And then you can pull back, right, and just push everything to where it needs to go. This is why I like glue, because it gives me the wiggle time that I need to make any adjustments. All right, and then once that's dry, you want to open it up. Okay, and then you have this. Look at all of that space for photos. My goodness, so much space. All right, so this closes up like so. Okay, this will wrap around. And there's no measurement here because what I'd like you to do, ideally, is to decorate this. All right, is ideally what I would like you to do first before you attach this. I know that I'm just going to put one layer of everything on each flap. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap mine. Okay, and actually I'm not going to wrap it yet. No, I am going to wrap it, guys. I'm going to stick it to the back here. Okay, because I don't want this to be decorative. Okay. And the reason why I'm doing the entire piece is because it'll give me a nice substantial base. Okay. I don't want this to be a belly band in the back, none of that jazz. I just want it to be a nice substantial piece on the back. Ideally, you want to have it nice and centered and even all the way across. So 1 inch from the bottom is a good place to put this. Right, so then you're going to stick it down like so. You can round these corners if you like, and I'm going to go for the round. No, you know what? Not rounded. I'm going to go for the tapered look. So I'm going to grab my angle punch and punch and punch. So it'll look like a tag. Okay, like so. Now I can decorate this, and I'm going to fold this over nice and light and then fold over again. You know, sort of kind of creating a gusset. Okay, see that? And they should look like that. So now I've got this asymmetrical look here. So if you want it right down the middle, then you make sure it's nice and centered. I'm fine with having an asymmetrical look. It's kind of my thing, actually. I prefer it. So you can do straight up photo mats here, guys, on every single panel. That would give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 photos. All right, 10 photos in this little piece right here. Or you could do it up a little bit, right? So I'm sticking with the Memories. What is this called? Remember the Magic collection, because it's so pretty, and why not? It's just so much fun, and I have quite a bit extras, so I'm going to use it, right? Because this is such a good place. Like if you're taking this, let's say if you were going on a vacation and you were taking this collection has a bunch of autograph cards. How fun to do the autograph cards on here. Very, very, very cute. It would look adorable. Look at this one, how cute, the whole gang. So many choices, but I promise I'm not going to take long on this. All right, I will not take too long on this because we need to get this done. So I'm going to do pocket card and then photo opportunity. All right, so we'll do that. And that way we can get that one on there. Look at that, how pretty. And then we'll do this one down here Actually, this one over here is one of my, where'd you go? I love this one with the camera. Very cute. Super duper cute. And this one down here. Let me see this. This one is overlapping just a hair. So I'm just going to readjust and do that. Okay, perfect. So this one here. Okay, and then we'll do just photo mats there. Why not? So I'm going to cut 4 photo mats because I know I need 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. What is super cool about this one is that you're going to see it's going to have a top loading opportunity, which I think is fantastic. So let's do our inking because we must. Okay, so we've got those photo mats done. And now this one. And I'll do 1 pocket card and then a photo mat at the bottom so that we have that. Okay. But I'm going to show you a quick little thing that would make this even super cooler. Just expand on that real estate. I know I have another sheet of pocket cards here, just looking very quickly. There's so many adorable embellishments in this collection that I can't stand it. Just cut all this out, guys. Just so many cute, cute, cute embellishments in this collection. Look at this. Oh my goodness. So, so cute. I may have to cut 1 or 2 out. I may not be able to help myself. Just cute, 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 cute. Okay, we have that. Let's start gluing things down so that I don't work my way into a 6x6 space because it is very, very, the likelihood of me doing that is very high. I'm sure you guys can relate to working your way into a 6x6 area workspace. I start off with a 24 by 36 where all pretty much my camera is a 24 by 36 space, and maybe actually a little smaller. I'm gonna have to measure a little under that, and then I work my way into this little area right here, which is insane. All right, so now photo would go here, please. Photo. This one would have been super cute with the 80s collection as well. I don't know. Decisions, guys. But I don't want to use too much of the 80s collection because I will be creating an album with that collection because it's going to actually be a gift. So, I mean, it's not a problem. I can print some more, right? But still, I don't want to. Oh, I need to cut 2 more actually. So much space in this little number. And this is absolutely unique, guys. Incredibly unique. All right, right here. Okay, so photo there. 2 more here. Why not? Let me cut those very quickly. And you can do pocket cards, of course. You can do embellishments. You can do smaller photos if you want to. You don't even have to do, you can do a smaller photo and pattern paper if you wanted to do that, right? You don't have to do, do what I'm doing now. You can do something like this, and then 2 pieces of pattern paper. You could do a little acetate pocket if you want to, just sew it right on there. And that would be adorable with a few little sequins inside. Okay. And maybe I'll do that just to show you guys, because it would be super cute. And you have the space in this one. And I'll tell you why. Okay, and then pocket card. Where did you go, my little pocket card? Over here. My little pocket card here. I like to get that edge off, and here. And now let's ink this up. Okay, and stick this down. So I'm going to cut 2 small pieces of acetate to size. Whoopsie, that's not acetate. Where'd you go? Ah, here we go. All right, so I need and I will probably need, let me just measure. Look at me, was ready to eyeball that. All right, so I would do, let's see, 1 3/4 inch pieces of acetate. You know, just to make it more interesting. Right here. And of course, now I have to cut another piece. I'm a dork. I meant to put this down here. I won't be able to do it because the glue residue will mess that up. I meant to do, opposites. And I screwed that up. Sorry, guys. So 1 3/4 inches. I will need paper. I'm going to do this newspaper print. Let me see. So I'm going to do here with the musical notes at the bottom. And then here with the banners or the pennants at the top. Okay, I'm going to ink this. And this. Then I'm going to glue this, make sure that it fits perfectly over, and it does. So this will be glued first to my project. Right, nice and even right there. And let me not lose my acetate because I will. And then this one will go here. Then I am going to sew, I'm going to stitch my acetate on 3 sides. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Leave one side open. I don't care what side you leave open. Then I'm going to feed, I'm going to insert just a few bits of sequins, flat sequins, and then I'm going to stitch it shut. Okay, but I have to wait for this to dry in order to do that. Okay, I cannot do that wet. All right, now here this cover, you're going to see what's here. Okay. So let's see what I can put there. Pattern paper with perhaps a border of some sort would be nice. Let's see. You could do 2 different pieces of pattern paper. It is entirely up to you, of course. I have this balloon paper here that I've got a piece of. Where are you? Ah, here we go. We could do this balloon paper and perhaps a border. All right, so I cut the balloon paper to size. I also cut this sentiment down to size. This is from the borders. And then I use the newspaper print to cut these 2 to size. And I am going to attach them. All right, so I already put glue on the back of that one. And now glue over here. And sticking this one down. You know, I forgot about how much I love the borders that I used to do in my paper collections. I think I'm going to bring that back. I love those. All right, so there's the balloons. And then this one would go right at the bottom. And I'm not going to make this a belly band. I'm going to glue this down. Okay, so glue it all the way down. Make sure you clear the closure. All right, and that looks great. Okay, so now we're folding and folding. All right, because this has really no measurement, so you want to make sure when you crease it, well, that you really don't crease. All right, is what I'm trying to say. Because the beauty about this, if you stuff it, the policy closure will close always. These will just, you know, spread out depending how much you stuff it. Now, of course, you don't want to overstuff anything because then it just doesn't look good, right? But the point here is that this is like an elastic waistband type of closure. The policy style closure will allow this to expand as much as, and this to expand as much as possible, you know, so that you can close it. All right. So let me mat here. I will say I do like this look, but let's add a bit of excitement and contrast, shall we? Maybe too much red. And then I'll go right back to my chevron. Ooh, this is nice. The yellow stripe. Let's do it. I'm chopping up some embellishments, but that's okay. I have plenty. Plenty. Oh, and the gold stars look good too. Decisions, my friends. I think I'm going to go with the, black and white. Yellow. Yellow it is. All right, so let me cut this down to size. I do love yellow. All right, so yellow. And I think that side was this here. And then this side here. And the beauty about this is that it doesn't matter which side I punch, right? Can't get it wrong. Because it's a stripe. All right, so we've got that. Let's ink this up. And then we're going to, you know what, I'm going to cut this just a little bit down so that I clear the bend here because I really don't want to have to. I want to clear that bend. Yep. Yep, perfect. All right, so clear the bend when you mat on the top, okay? You don't want to, and what I mean by the bend is the bend, or the, where the dip, where it goes down, so that you don't have to worry about anything like that. All right, so center. Let me put the holes here first so I know how far down I need to make these holes. Okay, so let's punch these first. And get that in there. And punch. And I did not do that in the center, which is fine. I will live. I guess I will have to deal with it, right? Okie dokie. Let's punch that. Now let's insert our eyelets. Black and white string again, because it's just perfect. All right, so we're going to set it here and then glue it into place. Okay, and while this glue is drying, I will stitch and make my shakers. And I use that term loosely because it's not going to shake all about, right? It's going to shake, but it's not going to be like this. I don't know, crazy shaking action. It's just going to be a little something, something. Or maybe nothing at all. It's just going to be pretty. How's that? It'll just be pretty. Because it'll probably be tight. It's not going to be a loose shaker. It's just for a decorative element. All right, and this one. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're going to let this dry. I'm going to stitch my acetate, fill it with sequins, and I'll be back. Check it out. How cute did this turn out? Look at that. So you can do all sorts of things in these tiny little spaces. You just treat them as individual little mini layouts, and it's just adorable. There is really no shaky action going in there, but it's a different look. It's a different medium, and it just elevates the look of this photo mat tenfold, guys. So I made a bit of a faux pas here where, as you all know, I glued these two elements down first, and then I decided to stitch. So I was able to pull this one up, and this one I sewed right over it because I did this one first and didn't realize it until, so I corrected this one. I already made the boo-boo as I was stitching. I was like, oh crap. So I saw that, but this rectangle here now with the stitching gives me a little bit of an anchoring point for an embellishment. So I cut these two tickets out of the collection, and now I'm going to put them right here, and they look good. Okay, so just another opportunity for additional embellishments, and I'm a happy camper. Happy camper. So putting those right there, and because I cannot help myself. Just going to grab a little bit of this paper, or I had a little piece somewhere around there that, no, not the look I'm going for. Hold on. I'll get it. It'll come to me. I was looking for this teeny tiny stripe that I had, but I guess not. So it'll just have to be this. I just need something to, a small strip. And I didn't want to have to deal with this, but because I am cuckoo. Come on. Sometimes I need to get tweezers out for these little pieces right here. So that will kind of, anchor those tickets, I feel. Or should I put them on top? Something's missing here. On top is where they go. All right, there we go. So let me get a quick measurement so I could do this once. All right, so I'm looking at about 1 5/8 of an inch. So this teeny tiny piece of paper just makes such a difference to me. All right, let's ink this up. Just kind of feel like they're floating there, and it bothered me a little bit. So now this teeny tiny piece of paper, I would staple this, if it didn't affect my image in the back, but it will affect it, so I'm not going to staple it. I'm just going to do that and leave it alone. Staple all 3 pieces down, and then it would really look, it would look cute. It would look cute. But this still, my friends, looks fantastic. All right, so now let's talk about, because now this top portion is open, you can put a couple of photo mats there, and you can add a tab. All right, like use your tab punch board to add some photo mats. I think that would be adorable. Not too many, no more than 3, of course, because you don't want to add too many. But that's just another option for you guys, and that will maximize the real estate of the photo mat, which is great. Okay, we're always looking for more room, right? So that would definitely put it over the top with more room. All right, so but however, that would mean you need another piece of cardstock. You would not be using, then this no longer is a 1-sheet show off, right? Then it becomes a 2-sheet show off. So that could be for another series, right? A 2-sheet show off, people. So just some food for thought there. And I'm going to use this paper on the background. Oh, let's do it with the oh shucks on it. Why not? For the back of this piece. And looking good, people. Look at that. Love, love, love. So just an idea there. I'm going to insert a few tags just so you can see the look. But I would do some additional photo mats with tabs sticking out the top. Okay? That's what I would do. I think that would be cool. But just so you could get the idea, you would have to cut these down a bit. I would start with here let's do, right, so because it's open, so you can absolutely stick, a couple of tags in there, or some tabbed photo mats would be cute. Either way. Oh, this is the one I cut from I cut these from my Cricut. Guys, remember, you can always cut your number 8 tags using the Essentials SVG bundle. So those I cut without holes, and I didn't put the reinforcer in. But look, if you wanted to put 2 tags up there, you absolutely could. And look how cute that is. So let's open that up one more time and take a quick peek-see. And look at that. These 2 elements here turn out so super cute. Just adorable. But just picture it with photos, guys. Picture it with photos. How dynamite. I hope you love it. Once again, the paper collection used here is the Remember the Magic collection. And you can get it in the digital format. For those of you who have the paper pack still, here's some more inspiration for you, and enjoy it. I think this one is another keeper and another fabulous little standalone piece, or you can just add it to any mini album and project as an insert. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget, thumbs ups, comments, and subscribe, please.